Hey friends, I am so glad that you are back for another episode of Lose Weight with Macros, the basics with me, your girl Verona. And today we're talking all things macros, what they are, how you get started with them, and why I believe there's a specific way that you can calculate your macros that are customized for you. But I'm going to get into all of that good stuff in a minute. But first, what I want to do is read this quick review from Naomi. Hey friend, welcome to Lose Weight with Macros, the basics podcast show with me, your host Verona, where I believe if you are the woman that you are struggling to lose weight, you're sick of crash diets, fad diets, and gimmicks, and you are willing to do whatever it takes to get the results that you want, you are in the right place. If you're somebody who's overwhelmed by all of the conflicting information out there, you're confused about how much protein you should be eating, how to count macros, you don't have time to figure out your macros, and you're sick and tired of repeating the same old boring meals because it is exhausting, you are in the right place. Because, my friend, this Lose Weight with Macros Basics podcast is specifically for you. You're the woman who wants to learn how to track your macros and do it sustainably, do it in a way that you can enjoy your foods and you don't have to cut out your favorite foods, and we're not here for that. So my friends, if this is you, grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your water, grab your matcha, your notepad and pen, because today's episode is going to be a juicy one and you're going to need to take notes. So buckle up friends, let's get it. I'm a mum of two and I work full time. And while my husband is on board with my new eating habits, it's not easy to prepare healthy meals for the rest of my family when they're not on board. I tried cooking separate meals and sneaking them into the fridge, but that didn't actually work. Then I found Focus on the Fat Loss. I found Verona's podcast, and then I looked at her website, and then I found her Instagram, and then I saw that she was doing group coaching. And I signed up to the group coaching. Oh my gosh, girls, I cannot tell you enough how amazing this been. Verona helped me because she walked me through exactly what to do. It helped me go into my kitchen confident, and it helped me to be ready to tackle healthy cooking. And then what she does, she shows me how to do it. She showed me how to do it, and that spoke to me more. After finishing the program, instead of me being stressed about how much food I need to make for everyone else, I feel empowered because I know how to make something that everyone can enjoy, even if they're not following and doing what I'm doing. Naomi, I love you. I'm happy that you're here. So friends, if you want to know how you can get results like Naomi, girl, grab your coffee, grab your tea, because today is going to be a good one. So I'm excited about today's episode. Should I tell you the title? Because I don't think I told you the title. Today is 10 ways, not one, not two, not three, not five, but 10 whopping ways to know if macros for fat loss is for you. Girls, I have not got my tea. Imagine I usually come with my teacup. I've got some water because it's really hot in the office that I'm recording in. But we're going to get this done. I'm so excited to bring this out to you. You know I like to get straight to the point. I don't like to dilly-dally because we got 20 minutes and we got to keep it succinct whilst giving you all of the tea. Let me just pour myself some water with the Queen's English. Okay, so 10 ways to know if macros for fat loss is for you. So we're going to get straight into it. And this is a little bit of an unconventional way of doing it, but don't get distracted, keep flowing, and challenge every tip that you get, send it to that amount of people. So usually I do 3, but today we're doing 10. So send it to 10 people also need to hear this. Okay. So number 1, the social butterfly. You are the social butterfly. You live a very social lifestyle. You have many friends and you're also living your life. You love this lifestyle that you're living. You're not looking to change your lifestyle either, which is a good thing. We're not about changing things that are working for you, but you want to find ways to enjoy yourself without feeling guilty about eating or drinking too much. Now, you, the social butterfly, you want help finding healthy alternatives to your favorite foods. You also want some tips on how you can go out with your friends without feeling guilty about the amount of food that you eat whilst you're out. You love food. You drink quite a fair bit of alcohol on a weekly basis. You're not ashamed to admit that. And you don't want to change your lifestyle at all. You just want to find ways that will help you to be able to find healthier food options whilst doing these things that you love. And you also want tips on how you can continue eating your favorite meals whilst you're still losing weight. Good news for you, friends. The way that I teach in terms of macros and how this can help you lose weight, it's about equipping you with the tools and the knowledge too. If you're somebody who drinks alcohol, not everybody does, but if you are somebody who likes to drink alcohol, these things, and we know alcohol can actually pack a punch of calories. If you haven't listened to episode 136, you can listen to my episode there where I'm coaching my client through some of those things. But and the way that macros can help you with that is by giving you the tools to be able to help you navigate through that, so you don't feel like you have to cut out all all the things that you like and that you enjoy specific to your lifestyle, but you can find a way to manage it. And then you're coming out from the program to realize and understand what is it about the food and the alcohol that drives you and that buzzes you and that gives you that thing that you like and you enjoy? Do you really need to have as many things, or can you do this without having that much? It's all about you. It's all about navigating and helping come alongside you to be able to navigate that. Number two, the second way to know if macros for fat loss is for you, don't worry, I won't give you the title for every single one of them. But number two is coming in strong with the workaholic. In the red corner, we have the workaholic. When you have a job, it's easy to let yourself get carried away with work. You start out for a few hours working early in the morning before everybody awakes, but before you know it, it's 5 o'clock. You haven't eaten lunch. You haven't even taken a break since breakfast. But I want to encourage you, if you are the workaholic, it's not uncommon for people who work a lot to make unhealthy food choices because you're just that busy. You can't even think straight, let alone make healthy choices. But if you're the workaholic, you want to lose weight, you want to get fit, but the thought of fitting exercise into your already busy schedule is enough to make you throw in a towel. Pun intended. Girl, if this is you, I got you. Imagine if there was no doubt in your mind any longer that you could actually lose weight, since fad diets that you've tried have given you a full sense of hope for weight loss. Imagine if you could be unstuck from all of that all or nothing mentality and feel like you need to give up. Imagine if you learnt to actually love the reflection that you saw back looking in the mirror, rather than calling yourself a marshmallow, fat, mum pooch, and all of these negative names. Imagine if you could be able to do that. Well, my friends, that's exactly why I created Focus on the Fat Loss. If you're tired of wasting money on fad diets, quick fixes, and unsustainable results, and being made to eat broccoli, chicken, and rice every day, and they tell you need to cut out carbs after 6 p.m. So when it turns to 6:01 p.m., you're now afraid to eat a morsel of bread or carbs because you're worried that this is going to cause you to gain fat. If you need an approach to fat loss that works and fits into your lifestyle, and you want to heal your self-sabotage relationship with food, Focus on the Fat Loss is a 4-week nutrition and mindset focused group coaching program where you will have access to recipes, educational videos, live Q&As, and access to meet you, girl. Well, I'm also including the workout library. Friends, if this is you, then head on over to the website vanutritioncoaching.co.uk/focus to sign up to join us. Now, let's get back into today's episode. I got you. So macros literally will help you set your goals. Focus on the Fat Loss, which is the macros group coaching program, will help you set your goals around the things that matter the most to you. Now, whether or not that thing's taking control of your finances or just getting enough nutrients into your body, we will give you the strategies to help you achieve those goals. One of the things that I love about the coaching program, not being biased, but I am being biased. Sorry, not sorry. I'll also teach you how to find balance between your work and your life, because it's not about being a workaholic all day, every day. Now, I understand many of us are like this. I used to be that workaholic too. I used to be, when I used to go to church, every request people would like, I need someone to do this, I need someone to do that. Even sweeping the toilets, cleaning the toilets, do anything I could do to get away from the insecurities that I had, I would do. And I began to be that serverholic or that workaholic ethic to not look at myself. If you are somebody who falls into this arena, you're in the corner of the workaholic. I'm going to teach you in Focus on the Fat Loss, the macros group coaching program, how to find balance between work life, so that when you do find times where an area gets overwhelming, like when its bills start to pile up and just something kind of slips by the wayside, there will be other areas that can help take some of the pressures, like focusing on your nutrition. Number 3 is the mum or the mom. Sorry, my accent is terrible. But the mum, you're the mum who's always been so much more comfortable in the kitchen than the gym. You've tried to eat right and exercise healthy, but inevitably you find yourself in a rut when you're eating too much of your favorite foods and you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables. You love the idea of group coaching, but you don't want to be judged by other people in the group. Can I say before I go on, if there's anyone that is found to be judging and coming in this group to think that you're better than someone else, I'm going to refund you straight away and you're no longer going to join us and have access to the program. Because let me tell you something, I do not, and you can hear the change in my voice, I do not take lightly to people being bullied. I've been bullied. I've had situations very recently where I've been bullied in a place of work, and it is not a nice situation. There is no way that any woman is going to come up in this space with my girls and think that you are better than anybody else in this program. If you've got that attitude and you are this mum characteristic, don't sign up for my program. respectfully. I love you with the love of Christ that I have, because if you come with that attitude and you think you're better than somebody else, you don't belong with a group of people. You sort yourself out, and you need to work on that, because I believe that comes from a deeper insecurity when it comes to bullying. Doesn't make it right, but I want to address that. If any of you have that mindset and that mentality, and you think you're better than, you think you're holier thou with your judgmental self and attitude, this is not the program for you. Next, you want group coaching so that you can have accountability and motivation to lose weight. That's the type of women that we want in this program, but you still need to find it for yourself so that you can have accountability and the motivation and support to lose weight. Let's keep it real, let's put some physical things in there. You want to feel good. You want to look good for your children, and you want to look good for your husband. You're comfortable and confident in your skin. But you're the mum who needs something that's easy enough to do while juggling kids, housework, and a job. But you want it to be hard enough that it makes a difference to you. Here's how I'm going to help you, mama. I'm going to show you how you can create a meal plan. I don't believe in giving you a scripted meal plan. Monday, eat this, Tuesday, eat that, Wednesday, eat that. No, I don't believe in doing that. But I will show you how to create your meal plan that's simple enough for an everyday cook like you. You can easily follow this without sacrificing flavor or variety. And that's one of the things when it comes to macros. This is what it teaches you. It teaches you, once you hone it in, and once you get to the place where you are confident in your macros, you know how to eat healthy without sacrificing flavor or variety. Number 4, the type A. You are my peoples. I am literally a type A person. You have a lot on your plate. You're usually the one who's in charge of getting things done. Hello, amen. All my high fivers. Give me 5, give me 5. High five. And you are the person who wants to be in control of everything. Now, I used to be this way. I used to want to be in control of everything. And even the things that I couldn't control, I physically couldn't have control over. And when I realized I couldn't be in control of those things, it used to stress the life out of me. I'm like, why can't I control this? And to the point where some people, it's actually my mentor. My mentor says, V, you like everything structured from A, B, C, D. But I'm not like that. I'm more go with the flow. Sometimes go with the flow type of people stress my life. I'm like, can I have a definitive answer from you, please? I love you with the love of God, but I need you to just give me a definitive answer. Are you going to be here? Yes or no? What do you need me to give you? Give me something, please. I'm happy to go with the flow to a degree, but I still need some form of control to make this happen. I am not a magician or a genie, even what I want to be, but I can't make things happen out of thin air. Unfortunately, I need to go off something. So you get it. You get me when this kind of gets frustrating when you have those type of go with the flow people. We love them, but go with the flow people, we got to have some kind of order. But when it comes to us type A's, you're highly organized. You have a hard time saying no to anything that comes in because of your heart. You love to help people. But the flip side to that is you often feel like you don't have enough time to help the people and still try to do everything that you have to do. Friends, type A's, we tend to be perfectionistic or the melancholy type personality. Woo, girl. We can fall into a cycle of self-loathing. I've been there. And as particularly that self-loathing cycle is rough when it comes to losing weight and when it comes to achieving the unrealistic expectations that we put on ourselves, the impossible standards that we feel that we've got to meet. And if we can't meet it, we're less than. And so we start to go into that state where we're self-sabotaging, and that's what we cover in the program, which is why I've put these modules in the program. So when it comes to you type A, you might feel like you're not good enough or that you're never enough. And this can lead you, it can lead us, even me as a nutrition coach, I still got to be aware of this and using the same tools that I'm teaching you. That's what I do to cope and continue not to fall down the rabbit hole of this type of sabotage, because it can often lead us to making poor food choices about nutrition and exercise. I don't want to do it today. I can't be bothered today. And if we go into that place, it's a dangerous place. We need to be pulled out of it. So this is exactly why I've created macros or created the program and included self-sabotage as one of the biggest things in the program. And in fact, it is one of the biggest episodes that has been downloaded on the show in its entirety. Number 5, coming in at number 5 is the couch potato, taking up your seat every single evening. If anybody dares to sit in your seat, it's about to be a full-on 12-round knockout blow. Get out of my seat on my favorite couch. You know what needs to change in order for you to reach your goals, but you just don't know where to start or how to make those changes stick. Girl, you're in the right place. I got you. You love to watch Netflix and you love to scroll through social media, but you also want to lose weight. Hello, that used to be my life. This used to be me. Anything I could find, I would sit and I'd watch. You want to get off that couch. You want to get off the sofa. You actually, you know what? I know I should get off the sofa. And you want to come out your pajamas and put on some clothes and put on a bra. Hello. But you're just not sure how. You've tried the other methods. You've tried working out on your own. You've tried to eat quote unquote clean, but it wasn't sustainable for you. Hello, I could have told you that. The problem is you need accountability. That's the problem for the couch potatoes. You need accountability to make lasting change. And that's exactly why my focus on the fat loss is created, because I'm helping you with me. I once used to be a couch potato. That's what I used to be. I used to be that couch potato where I was sitting, and I gained some incredible belly fat. But now, using the same tools that I've used in terms of macros, my macros knowledge, my macro counting, my macro tracking, teaching you how to navigate your nutrition and get up and move. Yes, you can still sit down, but you're not sitting down the whole day. Now, if anybody feels attacked, don't be. I'm not trying to attack you here. I'm telling you, this is what I used to be. All of these personas, apart from the mum, because I haven't had children yet, all of these personas, I did. I lived in this avenue on these in these addresses. This was my address. This was my home for years. So I'm taking everything that I used to be and I'm taking all of these personas and I've put it into a coaching program to help you focus on fat loss, to help you focus on building confidence, and to help you maintain it. Number 6, girl, you're the self-saboteur. You love food. More than anything else in this world, you love food. You love eating as much as possible, especially when you're stressed, especially when you're bored. You often start to sabotage yourself by eating when even times when you're not hungry or at all hours of the day or night. You can't sleep, so what you do is you get up out of bed and you go to the fridge and you will just chew on anything that you can eat. You hide the wrappers so the family in the house don't see. Now, this is very real for people. It's not a joke because you're afraid that giving up your favorite foods will make you go stir crazy with hunger pangs. Can you imagine? Especially when you wake up hungry in the middle of the night, going to the fridge to feel that hunger pang. You can't think of anything worse. You're an expert at taking down, you got a degree, you got a bachelor's, you've got a master's in taking down your own confidence. This used to be my life. You've been doing it since you were a child, since you were young. Hello, if you'd listened to my recent episode, I went in and talked about rejection. Now, you not only did you used to do it as a child, but now you do it all of the time. This is your life. This is your living. This is your narrative every single day. You tell yourself that you're not good enough on the regular. You tell yourself that you don't deserve to be happy or that you're never actually going to get what you want, i.e. the lose weight. You've got a lot of reasons why this is true. But let me tell you, those reasons why it's telling you it quote unquote is true, those reasons are lies. Because that negative narrative is telling yourself that you're not good enough. That's a lie. Lies you tell. Those are lies. But let me tell you what isn't a lie. This. You are capable of fantastic things. You are capable of doing things that you never thought you were capable of. You can lose weight. I've not met you yet. You haven't signed up to the program. I haven't seen your application form. I haven't tracked your macros yet. You can lose weight through tracking macros. You can stop self-sabotaging yourself and you can start to live a blessed, abundant, full life. You can start to make peace with your past. You can start to move forward and away from the lies and the negative narrative that are stopping you from being confident and being a positive role model that you want to be to the children that you actually have. And you are in control and you are in charge of leading and training them up in the way that you should go. What you need to do is you need to believe that you can do it. And once you've got that thought process in place, you build and you build and you build on it, which is why the self-sabotage is a whole module in that, breaking down some of the things in terms of the strategies and the psychologies around it, and then giving you tips that you can actually do. This type of thing that I'm doing in this 8 weeks is a lot, but it's what we would end up working on a wider scale in 6 months. So I've packed some of the key things that you struggle with, the saboteurs struggle with, and people struggle with when it comes to losing weight. And I've packed all of those things into an 8-week course so that you can start to do this. So some of the key things that I've been able to do, we will work through it in your workbook. But this is just to give you a launch pad to go from so you can continue building on those things and building your confidence. Number 7, don't think I'm not coming for you. I'm coming for you. So you're the busy executive. You have got your stuff together. You know what you got to do. You wake up early and you are ready. You're on the train. You are at your desk before anyone else is logged on. You are ready. You're also busy. You're so busy that you can't even start working out. You're too busy to plan your meals and you're too busy to even cook them. What happens is you end up eating in restaurants or buying ready-made meals because that's just how busy your life is. You end up, as I mentioned, you are living at your desk. You sit here all day and that makes it harder for you to burn calories. Last year, this was my life. Last year when I had the road rotator cuff injury, meaning I damaged my shoulder in an exercise. And personal trainers can get damaged, is just the type of the nature of our body. So that meant I could not have overhead movements. I couldn't undo my bra. Even sometimes now, like if I've got, oh, this is so stiff, I still need to have some kind of massages to it. So if I've lifted up my arm now, my left arm, my hand literally goes to the top of my shoulders, where your arm should go back to the middle of your back. So that is how much that I need to work on at my mobility. And so it's still affected. There's still some things that are affected, but where I couldn't put my hand up like that before, I can now. So it took a long time, over a year, to rehabilitate. So that was my life. I was sitting at my desk all day, and that definitely made it hard to burn calories for me because I didn't do anything. I didn't do movement. All I did was eat and work. That's all I did. Didn't really drink any water. And I just sat to the point where my legs would burn and I needed to walk. But I said, no, I've just got to do some work. I'm in the mode to work. Don't disturb me. Don't distract me. I'm working. You are the same. Number 7, you're the busy executive. You are the same. You don't have to be an executive in a company. This is just your title, because you are somebody who, though you can't cook, you're somebody who you haven't got time to cook. Sorry. You want something quick, easy, that can help you lose weight whilst you're busy with the career. Your life is busy, your life is stressful, you're juggling work, family, friends, your own goals like losing weight, but you don't have time to exercise, let alone cook healthy meals or plan out your weekly meals in advance. So how are you going to effectively lose weight with macros? Let me tell you. One of the things you want to do is you want to actually eat well on a budget. So you've got that goal there where you want to be able to do that. And you want to be able to find affordable ways to get fit without signing up for a gym membership or hiring a personal trainer. Nothing wrong with a gym, nothing wrong with a personal trainer, but for you, that's not your personal goal. And the thing is, you are also looking for help figuring out how to eat right without breaking the bank. Hello, if anybody wants to save some coin, I am your girl. Okay. And how to move more without spending hours in the gym every week. So you're willing to, the option of going to the gym there is 2. Let me tell you, you don't have to work out for 4 hours in the gym. Why do people spend so much time in the gym? Unless you're not, and you're not even having a shower in the gym. Why? Doing what? And it doesn't even have a sauna. We ain't got time. We don't have time for that. Please, come on. So you are the busy executive. Though you're busy, you actually want to lose weight. You want to lose weight. You don't want to go it alone, and you want to lose weight and feel supported. So you're somebody also, you're too busy for one-on-one coaching. So that's why group coaching would fit for you and macros would fit for you, because even though you're busy, we're going to teach you how to manage your time. It's not about when things are getting and taking your time more than your health. Even if you are the busy executive, you can be replaced in a hot minute. Okay, so we're going to teach you how to navigate. You're more important than the organization. Number 8, you are the motivator. You're a go-getter. You're a little bit like me. Type A's tend to be go-getters, motivators, encouragers, inspirers. We like, oh, hey, go girl. We need you in the group. We need you motivators in the group to inspire, encourage your other sister girls, your other sister friends with me. You motivators need to be in here because you're a go-getter. You're not afraid to take on challenges. You know how to motivate yourself and others. Come on, vanutritioncoaching.co.uk/focus. We need to see you. Even if it means that there's more than 20 of us, we need to see you. Okay. But this is the thing. You set goals for yourself. Sometimes, though, motivator, it's hard to stick to them because you get distracted by, hello, let's call it life. Little distractions, big distractions, and well, life is just a little bit distracting. You're always looking for ways to make your life better for yourself and those around you. And that's what I love about motivators. They're not selfish because you've got your personal goals, but you're willing to sacrifice your own goals to help someone else. I want to encourage you to become a coach. If you are that person who's committed to doing that and becoming a coach, I want you to be in this program. I want you to be in this macros coaching. I want you to learn and go at it. I want you to go 100%, get in your results, but you get the desire to then go and help others. That's my biggest dream and my biggest passion, is to disciple others. Yes, we're helping you doing your nutrition and your coaching, absolutely 100%, but you my peoples. If I can say, you're all my peoples. I love everybody here. Everyone here in this list is welcome in this program. Okay, these are the 10 types of people that need to be tracking macros to lose fat. You're all welcome here. But when it comes to losing weight motivated, these are the reasons why you want to lose weight, because you just simply don't like being overweight. I could stop there, but there's more. When we're motivated, we've got big hearts, and we've got, as you can tell, we like to talk a lot. So one of the things it is for you, though, the motivator, you don't like being overweight and you don't want to feel hungry all the time. Listen, let me tell you, I cannot tell you, when I first started doing those nonsense diets, when I did keto, I thought I was going to pass out. But I cut out carbs and I had the withdrawal symptoms. Ooh, child. When I was addicted to jelly beans, yes, real story, I would literally scour the house for every penny I could find to buy them. I loathe them when I see them in the shop now. No, thank you. You're not for me. No, thanks. Even though the shopkeeper tries to push them on me, get behind me, devil. No, 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 no. You're not going to come and tempt me. Not today, devil. No. Anyway, so when I actually realized and I acknowledged that I actually have an addiction to sugar because I had the shakes, I had the jitters, I was uneasy. Ooh, that was rough. It was literally, if you've ever been around somebody who is withdrawing from substance or alcohol, literally my responses was like that. Obviously, not legit. There are other things and more serious conditions that they have, but in terms of the shakes, in terms of the mind, the jitters, from sweets, And I said, no. I said, no, that's not my life. I need to be set free from that. And that's the thing. I went extreme. Type A's. If you're motivated, if you're a type A, mom, if you're a busy person, we love and we love hard and we tend to go extreme. And I went to the extreme opposite and I just cut it out for my life. Who told me to do that? Because I started to feel hungry now and I'm starting to feel things like, oh, give me, give me, give me. I'm behaving erratically. And the countdown, this episode is so big. The countdown is finished. Let's catch you on the other side for part 2. I hope you're listening. You might need to go and get a top up while I get a sip of water and catch you on the other side for part 2. I hope you're still with me. Okay. We're back for round 2. My palate is well watered because, motivators, we're always motivating and encouraging, and we're like, come on. Yes, he can. Who can? You can. You can. I can. We can. All can. Oh, that's a good song, isn't it? Welcome to my brain. This is the life of Verona, your coach. Anyhow, let us get back to it. Anybody would think that, are you sure there's water in your glass? I'm very, very sure. There's water. So we're talking about the motivator. We have gone through 9 types of people. No, I can't count. We have gone through 7 types of people that should count macros for weight loss. The social butterfly, the workaholic, the mum. I love me some mums. I'm not a mum yet, but I have such respect. I'm a godmother though. I have such respect, amazing respect. And I've got 2 beautiful godsons. The type A, which is like me. This is type A. Type A, high five. Couch potatoes. I used to take up that residency quite a lot until I moved out of there and I'm living life. The self-saboteur was a place I was in for way too many years. Number 7, the busy executive. Executive is the life that I lived and I was like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do that no more. Number 8 is where we're at on the motivator. We are the ones that we need to be in the program, but we also need to learn to take care of ourselves because we still need to lose weight. And you want to lose weight because you don't like being overweight, but you don't want to feel hungry all the time. And I will share my story about how I had withdrawals when I thought it was a good idea to just go turkey on sugar. Worst mistake I ever made in my life. But you are somebody who wants to, you also the motivator. You're somebody who wants to lose weight because you want to be healthy so that your family doesn't have to worry about you being an unhealthy burden when they're older. Man, do you I bet if you were 18 or whatever age you were at and you weren't dieting, you weren't introduced to dieting, you were at your slimmest, think back to that time. And if you could say something to her now, what would that be? You'd never imagine, even me, I'd never imagine having to have that thought where I have to be healthy because I don't want to be, I can't. And I'm praying that nobody gets to this stage, Lord, that we don't get to this stage because that is not the place. What's motivating you to lose weight is you've been told by friends, you've been told by family members, and you've been told by doctors that your weight is affecting your health in ways that are not positive, i.e. negative, and having high blood pressure. I remember when that was me and I had that doctor's conversation in a doctor's office, but I was a little bit rebellious at that age and I thought I knew better than the doctor. No, I ended up suffering 10 years too long. You need to lose weight because your job requires physical labor and it's made a lot harder because of your extra pounds on your frame. Now, I'm slim framed. I've shared this with you before. I'm slim framed. So meaning slim arms, slim legs. Although right now your girl got some muscle on her legs. Now, beforehand, before I got built up my muscle, don't worry, I don't look bulky. Before I built up my muscle, I was slim things on my arms and my legs. My arms, when I mean my arms, I mean my literal arms. I don't mean my biceps. My biceps were jiggling like, when you fill up a water balloon, that's what my oh, it's not even funny. But I can laugh now, but it wasn't funny at the time. And when you go on a plane, you have to ask for the seatbelt extender. When you go on a ride, the thing don't shut properly or it doesn't tighten up as it is with everybody else, and so the cage thing is loose. Those things are, people have lost their lives because of that, and I don't think people should be allowed on rides like that. Yeah, you might want to go on it, but the ride is not designed for people who have a high portion of visceral fat. Although we want to have fun, it's either your life or your fun. But if you do want to be able to start doing that, this is what's motivating you to lose weight, because you do not like that idea. And I didn't like it either. I like that I was singled. I didn't like being overweight in the first place. And now I'm singled out by this particular thing where everybody knows that the extender is for people who are bigger. Who wants to be put in that position? That's why you are motivated enough to make change. And the thing is, what you're looking for, you know what you're looking for, you know what you want to do. You're a go-getter and you want somebody who knows what they're doing. But you also want to work with somebody who will listen when you need help or advice. You want someone who can get you excited about losing weight, someone who will tell you that, yes, girl, yes. Hello, you just met me. Hello, welcome to the room. Hello, friends. Let me shake my hand. My name is Verona. I will be your nutrition coach in the building. Your nutrition coach has walked into the building. Hello, macros coaching. Your girl has got it. Now, if you're still here and you're like, Verona, get to the point, I'm coming. I've got 2 points now. We're on number 9 and number 10. Okay, and then we're gonna wrap up this podcast. Okay, all right. So if you're loving being here, this is what it's going to be like. Not every session, but at least for the introductory session when we kick off things, and then when you start the honeymoon period is worn off by week 2 and you're not getting any results. Number 9, you are the disciplined dieter. You've been on a diet before, hello, like I have, and you know what it takes to get results. You don't mind making sacrifices, well, within reason. Come on now, let's be honest, let's be serious here, let's be realistic, yeah? But you know that you can't just cut out all your favorite foods forever. You've been there, you've done that, you've tried that. Hello, I did keto. Go listen to the episodes. Hey ho, listen to the 2 episodes where I thought I was a boss, where I thought, yeah, let me cut out carbs. No, cut out carbs where? Was I binging those carbs and restricting and sneaking them in? I tried to think that I was a disciplined dieter. This is why you need macros, a disciplined dieter. You need something that's sustainable, because you realize you can't cut out all your foods together. And that's why I became a macro coach, because I was like, no, wait, I need something better than this. I needed something that can sustain me and my body. And you need something that's sustainable that will help you reach your goals without feeling like you're denying yourself for the rest of your life. Ain't nobody got time to be doing any of that. So you also are aware, one of the things that I like about disciplined dieters is you know that there are some things in life that just have to be done. Like you can try, and I've done it. I've tried. If I, I can try a little thing. If I can try to be sneaky and a little bit cheeky, I'm gonna try. But the things that need to be done, you still, even if you be cheeky, you can be cheeky, but you still gotta get it done. And that's the thing. Eating healthy, working out regularly, doing some form of exercise regularly. But let's be real. Yeah, the disciplined dieter, you like food. You also like food. And I mean really like food. And you cannot imagine giving up all of your favorite foods for good. Let me tell you, who is doing that? I still eat chocolate. In fact, when I finish, I'm going to buy myself a bar of chocolate right now. Okay. And I'm going to track it. That's how I teach you. That's how we roll on Focus on the Fat Loss. We're not rolling on cutting out carbs. We don't roll like that. If you want chocolate and you want to take a little square piece, go ahead. I can't do that. I can't. No, I'm disciplined, but that's not the type of discipline we have here. If you want the whole bar of chocolate, obviously you don't need to eat the whole family size bar of chocolate. Come on. If you want, for example, I'm talking about Kit Kat. You guys have got Kit Kat over here. If you want 2 of those, I have the 4-finger ones. I don't know if you guys have the 4-finger ones, but I've definitely seen you have the Kit Kat 2-finger ones. So if you want 4 fingers, you can either have 2 of those little ones, or you can have the 4-finger size Kit Kat. Why am I going to have half a Kit Kat stick and then sit there and watch the 3.5 sticks watching me and be like, you want it, you want to eat me? Who's going to do that? That's not discipline. That's restriction. We're not dieting anymore. We're not restricting ourselves from food in order to lose weight. We're focusing on how you can build healthy, sustainable nutrition and still getting advice from someone who has been there, who has done that, but someone who can help you stay on track without feeling like I'm judging you or pushing their own agenda on you. No, if you're somebody who likes the idea of that whole flexible dieting through tracking macros and you're a disciplined dieter and you want to change that, there's a place for you in Focus on the Fat Loss. Number 10, this has been good. I've liked doing this episode. Tell me if it's blessed you. If it's blessed you, send it. Don't forget, send it to 10 people that need to hear it, because you got 10 tips today. Sharing is caring. Hello. So number 10, you are the newbie. You have never been on a diet before. Hallelujah. Won't he do it? Don't need to ever go on a diet. Please don't ever go on a diet. You have no idea what to expect, and you have no idea how to prepare for Focus on the Fat Loss. You're nervous. You're nervous about how your body's going to change. What is it going to go through? What's going to happen when you lose weight? And you definitely don't want to feel hungry all the time. Let me tell you, being in a calorie deficit is hard. Let me be honest with you. Let me paint a picture for you. When you first start being in a calorie deficit, you are going to feel hungry. The difference is you're not going to feel hungry all the time. If you do, come to the group coaching session and bring that to the group coaching session. And we'll go through that. Remember, it's not one-to-one coaching, but we'll address it in the way that the whole group can benefit from that. Because you, my newbie friends, are somebody who wants to lose weight, but you're not sure that you can do it without giving up your favorite foods as well. So having your favorite foods, not being hungry or being satisfied are things that you want to be able to do. You want to do something that's effective for you. It doesn't require lots of things that take up money and it's expensive equipment. You don't have to buy any of those things. There's recommendations that I'll give you in terms of making this easier for you. But if you can't afford them and they're not in your budget, you don't need them. Use the microwave. So when it comes to you, the way that you're supported on this program is accountability, support from other people who are going through the same thing as you. So you know you're not alone when things get tough and the rubber hits the road. Now, friends, in wrapping up, it's been a fantastic episode, just giving you a different thing. I wanted to give you a different spin today. The 10 types of people who need macros, or the 10 types of people who should count their macros in order to lose fat. And you are blessed people. You belong here. You are created for such a time as this. I want to encourage you. I'm excited to have you in focus on the fat loss. That's exactly why I created Focus on the Fat Loss, to help you. The social butterfly, the workaholic, the mum, the type A, the couch potato, the self-saboteur, the busy executive, the motivator, the disciplined dieter, the newbie. I started where you were. I was once new. I never did a diet. I didn't need to do a diet. But then I felt like the diet was the right thing to do. It wasn't. We all know that it wasn't. So I was you in different forms of these things. And even if I wasn't the mum, there are some different ways that I used to think. I used to be insecure. I used to hate the kitchen. I used to hate cooking. I used to love cleaning more than cooking. I'd go out, I'd eat out all the time. So I've been where you are, and which is why I created these programs, so you don't stay where you are, so you can get that confidence that you want to do. So I created this to help you take control of your life by coming alongside you to set up a plan that can help you succeed, that fits into your schedule and works according to your needs, which is why I customize your macros to help you to be able to do that. And we meet once a week. Most coaches don't do that. Some coaches do every other week. Some coaches do 4. I'm meeting with you as a group every single week to make sure that you are being encouraged and you're being supported, so you can leave with knowing what you need to do, knowing the tools to be confident. When you look in the mirror, you're like, whoa, did I just lose 40 pounds? Not drastically, not unsustainably. Realistically, I did it in a way where I could still have wine, if those of you who drink wine, the socialites. If I did it in a way where I don't need to be afraid of those things. I'm learning ways, or over the last 8 weeks, I've learned incredible ways how to improve my food choices, to make better food choices that are actually now helping me to have better sleep and to feel better, to have energy. Group coaching isn't just about losing weight. It's not about that. That's why I've created Focus on the Fat Loss. We focus on the fat loss. That's why I've created the mindset and the maintenance phase of this program. That's where the crux of the change starts, because it's about taking control of what you can control. The longer we wait to start making changes in our lives, the harder that it will be to get started. So if you've been thinking about it, let's stop thinking, let's take action now. And go to the website vanutritioncoaching.co.uk/focus. Hey friend, you made it to the end of the episode. What was your biggest takeaway from today's episode? Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review over on iTunes. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about today's episode, or you need help, then you can contact me over on Instagram at VA Nutrition Coaching Podcast, or email me support@vanutritioncoaching.co.uk, or you can head over to the Facebook page VA Nutrition Coaching Podcast. It helps us reach even more women who are fed up of dieting, don't know how to lose weight, they're frustrated with following Sally's results and they're not getting any of their own, and they just finally want to shed some pounds and do it in a way that they can sustain and they can enjoy. But my friends, that's a wrap for today's episode. I can't wait to catch you on the next one. Until then, friends, stay healthy, stay blessed, and remember, if you haven't already downloaded your 5-ingredient recipe pack, you can go to the website vanutritioncoaching.co.uk/recipes and download your 5-ingredient recipe pack. Who said healthy eating was boring? See you next time, friends.